Hey guys, what's going on? We're back here in the shop again today at Wennington Speed and Metal. I just want to bring you up to speed on a couple things that we've got done with this car. Last we talked, on the last video, we had the sound deadening in. Everything was ready for paint. We also had to do an upgrade with the axles. So today we got all that pretty much finished up. We're ready to start putting this car back together for final assembly. Let's go ahead and take a look here. We did talk about in the previous videos that we put a Yukon posi unit in this with 373 gears, and of course we did not do these custom bent brake lines. You know, you just can't get them anywhere. That actually adds like 5 to 10 more horsepower to this car. No, I'm just joking. Customer saw this, brought it to my attention, said he'd like to have it taken care of at a later date. So we do have a schedule. We have a plan of what we're doing. The gears, the center section, or the posi unit, sorry about that. Also the axles. Again, this is driver's side axle. The old one was bent. Of course, you can't see the bend, but it had a slight bend. You can see it walking back and forth when we put the gears in. So again, we put the Summit axles. They're kind of like a factory replacement axle. They are a little bit of an upgrade, all new studs. And we're going to get that buttoned up here today. We're going to get the cover back on, get some new fresh gear oil in there, and move forward with getting the transmission back in this car. But while we're talking about the transmission, here's these floor pans that I was telling you guys about. I am really happy with how they come out. We'd actually put half pans on both sides. So I'm not very good at pointing, but anyhow, I think you understand what I'm trying to say. We did put half pans in there. Everything was welded in solid for structure, and I believe there's so many different ways you could do that, but I like welding the underside of these in solid and then seam sealing everything. So again, here's what we come up with, and I'm happy with it. I think the customer's happy, is going to be happy with it. Let me know your thoughts. Tell me what you think of it. We sprayed it with a chassis black. It's like a satin finish. I think it really just adds to it. It gives it an extra pop. You can see where we welded them in along the inner rocker. Again, very happy, very pleased with these AMD pans. Guys, if you haven't ever checked out AMD products, check them out. They're pretty sweet. Again, they're real close to OEM or factory sheet metal. If not close, they are dead nuts. They're on it. So I didn't have hardly any problem getting them to fit in there. And again, I'm going to continue to use them in the future. So with that said, thanks for joining in with us today. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. And stay tuned for upcoming videos here in the next week or so on Project 67 Camaro. We're going to get this thing back together, take it out, and put some miles on it. I want you guys to be there with us. All right, guys, take care. Enjoy.